Hello everybody, it's me, Lindsie Star. Welcome back to this vlog and my YouTube channel. You guys do me a favor and please hit that like button if you are new to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are definitely turned on, and thank you for watching. And, just to let you guys know, this video is going to be something to explain what's going on, and it's kind of been a problem. As you guys don't know, there is a huge problem with the matter of this whole entire situation of my family and our providers. If you guys didn't know, I had a problem with Comcast, regardless of my TV, and with the cable box. And this happened months ago, or I think even more than months ago. It could have been a year, I don't know. And now all of a sudden my brother's cable box is not working for him either. And even though he's not home, well, he doesn't know, but since I'm in his room and my mother has been, it just, suddenly it doesn't work. And what happened was, we were excited to watch NCIS Los Angeles on ION TV, and the next thing you know, it's decided to go crap on it. And because of this, is I was really mad about this. And even though I had the cable box pulled, yet my mother, even though I pulled the cable box off from in my brother's room, my mother put it back in, and she didn't say anything about this. And I really want her to change providers, but I mean, I look into some, especially Optimum, which apparently there's a store that is nearby. However, and nearby, like at least a 10 to 15 minute drive. However, there is a problem with it. When I search online to their website, they said they don't have anything for us. Yet, why are you posting amounts of money, and just say to shop here, but you don't, and even though you have a location that is close by. And the worst thing of all is they lead me to a website that's supposed to be a website. Instead, it doesn't get me to that website. Instead, it sent me back to the website that I already have. Yes, if you guys didn't know, Optimum decided, oh, sorry, we don't have anything for you. Here's something that's notified to you. It was, I forget the name of the website, but when I clicked it, it just redirected me to Comcast. And I'm thinking, why would they do that? I mean, here's something, looking forward to, some changes, and, and then next thing you know, you get, and I really wanted to tell my mother this, but she said she'll try to tell me, saying, oh, I'm not switching to either AT&T or Verizon. And despite this is what I was searching for cable providers, she decided to refuse because of what's going on. And if you guys didn't know, even though AT&T is satellite, and either we choose that or that dish thing, even though it's just cable, but it's not going to provide anything else. And then of course Verizon, on the other hand, is ridiculous as well. So there is a sight of a problem. Why is there some websites, or why there are other cable providers who are saying, or like giving the access, but then decided to redirect me to saying claim to a website that really ends up redirecting me to the website that I'm already provided with. There is no explanation about this. And even though when there are other websites saying, oh, let's see what is provided, which apparently it's still not helpful. Instead of not giving me alternative solutions, they still just demanded me to either choose AT&T, Comcast, or Verizon, and or Dish. I'm like, that's what you're giving me? And I feel this is ridiculous, and it goes beyond with the whole entire net neutrality thing, because it's completely out of control. Even though I would want to do so. And then, of course, there are some places, like, for instance, Cox Communications. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story. When I was heading to, I guess, IKEA out in Philadelphia, and I was tweeting stuff, next thing you know, I get contacted by Cox Communications, and regarding of, I guess, something have to do with wrestling. And even though I find it very strange that they did that to me, but anyway, I thought, it was nice they contacted me, even though I was traveling from my home in New Jersey all the way to Philadelphia to look at stuff for the house. But here's the thing. I want to see if there's anything good, if Cox Communications would provide anything. But sadly, it can't be because we don't have the we don't have anything for you because you're not in our area. I'm like, what? I mean, I find things that is totally bizarre. And the one thing that really kind of freaked me out is how things ended up to be. Anyway, right, I'm going to say something to my mother, and I think it's because of this whole entire craziness that's going on, and I'm telling Mom, I saying, we need to look into this, but she's going to show me a website saying that, no, this is what we're getting. And then I'm going to tell her straightforward and saying, I searched on Google, and they gave me a list of those that are near provided of cable providers near us. Yes. And apparently Optimum is close by, even though it's in another county, which is they don't get. And maybe because that where we live is because it's a borderline between two counties, even though somehow we are cleared as for one, but some people misinterpret it as the other, even though I wish that was the case. But I fear that if we don't do anything right now, it's going to get worse. And I know this is ridiculous, and you guys are probably saying, well, Lindsie, you have YouTube. Can't you watch it? And I said, yeah, sure, but sometimes things do get a little boring for me. And, and there are things that I could look into, but at the same time, it is ridiculous enough that things would happen. Just for instance, I had flipped out when I had got an error message when I went to watch Good Mythical Morning on the YouTube app on my TV that is provided by Comcast. But here's the problem. I went to claim this off to contact YouTube through emails. They said it's not them. And they said that it was fine. Okay. So I suspected it has to be. So I did not. So they suspected as much as I could, saying it has to be coming from them. And despite of this happening, I was kind of annoyed and mad because despite I had to use my resources that I use for all anything going on within my YouTube channels. But with the madness of what had happened and inspired of why this would happen, and that I would get some kind of error message when I'm watching Rhett and Link do their stuff on their show every weekday when the video comes out. Especially when it also happens when the info cards show up before the video is before the about midway through to the video, and not when it's not even over yet. It didn't give like the usual 20 seconds. It said, which where the guys would tell us to go over to you click over to the next video. Sorry, I'm just picking up something. So, because of that, I feel it's too weird. So, it's a possibility that Verizon... sorry, I just have to say it's a possibility that YouTube could be right for one thing, that it could be Comcast doing this. And if Comcast is doing this because if these errors coming in, and because of them, then, it's their fault. But what happens if I contact them and they said it's because of YouTube? Then, it's going to get out of control. Oh. In fact, I think Comcast is still doing a lot of things badly. But there's more than meets the eye. Especially what has been going on with stuff. But I feel that Comcast has been throttling me for a while. So, and I don't know, they may have done the same thing to you. Especially because when I wanted to stream, or when I'm watching somebody else streaming on Twitch, things are not going well, as it seems, because of it. Sometimes I want to accuse Twitch at times, but if Twitch believes this is not their doing, and they're pointing out it's my provider, it's Comcast still at fault. Even though there might be other reasons, because I have a terrible computer, because that falls onto Best Buy. And their ridiculous staff, whoever that was, as tried to swindle my poor mother with lies. And I don't know if the computer she has is under warranty or not. In fact, I don't think they gave her much warranty. Not so, then it's ridiculous. And the other thing is, despite if I had my iPad charged again, it's kind of bad, and it could be because of, if my iPad is at fault, is because of Apple. And if it is, then, Apple needs to admit that as well, then stop admitting just only it's the phones. It could be their tablets, their iPads, as in every range, it's at fault too. Now, don't get me wrong on anything, but, it's hard to fight things around. And despite of this madness, and despite of surviving this ridiculous cold outside, it's unusually and boring, I guess, or appalling. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I guess that's all I can say. I mean, I'm going to try to talk to my mother. I'm going to see if we can figure out something. And especially because when we see if we can try to find another provider. And if she tells me that we can't because of her, if she goes show me one of the ridiculous websites that can't not be trusted, then I will know that there is something going on. And my mother is starting to believe scams. That's including the websites. And what kind of websites I mean by, there's a website called cabletv.com. You put in your address, you put in your zip code, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna give you providers that you are on, or something else. Pretty sure they'll give you alternatives like AT&T and Verizon. But, I'm very, very annoyed into the fact. But that's it for now. I'm not gonna have an outro music because I just really want to post this video out there. And tomorrow I will give you more of what's going on with this madness. But for now, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button, and if you liked that, if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are definitely turned on. And thank you for watching. And even though I only have 69, and I wish I could back to 70 or 71 or go above that. So anyway, thank you for watching. Till then, bye.